Hello, 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 hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it's time to continue Vampyr. Well, we've been making some progress in this game. And there's some side stories galore to still work with. I mean, we had an interesting little point because we just went to a chapel and we couldn't get in and... Oh, where did I start here? Oh, yeah, I'm not too far from... Yes, I gotta find out who this scarf belongs to. Papa and... Oh, he's got fatigue. Do I have a... I hope I have one for fatigue. Hey!
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Let's see. Let's do a medical check.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
Oh shit! I don't have one! Oh shit! I gotta... Shit! 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 I can't load, can I? I don't have the...
I will see you later.
Okay. Let's see.
Have you any...
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel.
Uh-oh.
Someone should do something about it. But no one cares.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss...
I thought I had it for him. Okay. Find out whom the cherished scarf belongs to. Oh, nut job man. So what's this? Oh, that's a custom marker.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
Why can't I...
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Could this be the scarf you lost, Miss Popper?
It is much more than a scarf to me. It is the only thing that connects me to my family and my country. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What? Ah. Oh, fuck. Shit. Guess I shouldn't have returned it that way.
Goodbye, Miss...
Now, let's see. Okay. Let's track that one and see where she is. Okay, so now I gotta find her. Oh. Yeah, so now... Alright, so I screwed that up. Alright.
got the place for you, sir.
I'm just going this way, buddies. I don't want to have to kick your asses. And I'm willing to, you know. Oh! I found a new hideout. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, we got some more things. Oh, shit. Oh. Nice. Well, I found some more hiding. Oh, what's in here? Is there anything in here I could use? I mean, we found a nice... This was a nice find. I mean, it's a good hiding spot. I'll give it that. Tell these guys aren't going to be helpful, but pardon me.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Yes.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah, hint lost. Okay, so Alright. Oh, what's... Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got the headache. Do I have a treatment for headache? I hope so.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Now that we have that taken care of, let's go find the lady before we head back to Dr. Swanson.
Best turn around if I were you.
Don't worry, I'm not bothering you. I don't feel like killing you today, so, you know. And we're also going to get back to Dr. Swanson anyhow. Or Swansea.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
Who the fuck is saying that?
I remember you.
That figure there. Who are you, bastard?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
Yes.
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh. There you are.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Oh, okay.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
That is so right. God. She's healthy.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Well, let's see. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince her.
Goodbye, Xiaoshun. Maybe we'll talk later.
I don't...
You know you can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
I can't... I'm gonna have to hold off on her right now. I'm gonna worry about her. He would have been perfectly fine if he didn't say he'd go. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is another hideout area. Great. I have to go that way.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Well, I had to do it. Well, I don't know where I'm going to in here, but I need to get back over to the other side. So I'll have to come in here. Stonebridge Sewers. Very...
This is despicable.
Nothing in there. So I can't jump over there. I guess I gotta go. Oh!
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Text in Braille. Interesting. Shit. That's a wasted shot.
I cannot enter.
A code to be opened. Great. I hear that. Must be on the other side of the wall. Like over here. You son of a bitch! Extermination of the rodents. No mercy, no excuses, no forgiveness. These are the simple rules all members of the club shall apply when dealing with skulls. Whenever you face one, exterminate it. Whenever you suspect a vampire of creating skulls, report him immediately to the Fergal Bansha and to myself. Skulls are a permanent threat to us, for these despicable creatures have no control of their appetite or their primitive instincts. The only case when a skull can be momentarily spared is as long as he can provide us really useful information for our projects. In any other case, London must be cleansed of these disgusting rodents. From the law of a scallion. Oh boy. So that's huh? Some more down there. Ah! This is my way out. Good. Now I know where it's at. Is that door I can go through? No. But let's exterminate some more. Hiya! 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 Shithead! Did he have nothing on him? Okay. Where's this at? Oh! That's right. Nope. So let's go this way. Oh yeah, okay, so this is... yeah, that's where I came from. Alright, well, I've eliminated the nest of skulls, I think. Up here. All right. Well, that's how we eliminated and that's the skull. Okay.
Step away! Stay away!
I gotta go up there.
Speaking, you studio!
Oh, you just... You know, you could have been fine. You could have just left me alone. I don't think I've been in here before. Not what I want to mess with there. Oh, there's shillings there. I want shillings.
Step away! Stay away!
I went backwards. Piece of shit, you made me backtrack. Okay, all I did was walk. You could have left me alone and everything had been fine. But no, you had to do that. You had to be dumb. Now you're dead. God, these guys are... No. Gotta go this way, I think. No, I'm going the wrong way again. I head off this way.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to hurt the people. Uh-oh. Something going on in here.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
How does he even know?
Sacred Stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Why is it bad? What's going on, Edgar?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control.
Oh my god.
Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Oh boy.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
I don't want to say that.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Put an end to Hampton's savagery. Okay. Man, okay. Okay. Okay, so now I have another mess to deal with. Rare species of vampires. Oh. As a scholar, okay. Econ. Ah, so there's a lot here.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I got some points I can use too, but...
It's locked.
Alright, before we head to the docks, I want to, one, see what I've got here. Okay, what's this? Oh. Something new.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Doc.
Well, let's check for his... Oh, he's good.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
All I know is I ain't letting anyone rip my throat out in my sleep. I found myself a nice blade, Doc. I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody there.
Hey!
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
I'm gonna need to...
Hey, Doc.
Jesus! I'm
I'll
trying to
leave
get
you
away from
tonight,
him!
Mr. Cox.
You Cheshmendrix. Oh, yeah, his room was...
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the Scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Well...
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Okay, that's what I plan to do.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Okay. I'm not going to ask that. Well, no.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
See, I like to exhaust everything, but... Oh, my lord. Okay.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Interesting. Wonder what this woman thought if...
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
I'll leave you.
So let's see.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Well, let's ask him about
Can you tell me anything about recent events at the hospital?
Before the shouts and the noises, I think I heard whispers coming from the stairs. 2 voices, maybe more.
Did you recognize the voices? What did they say?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing or something.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
What on earth happened here?
So this is where it happened.
Doctor, please.
Alright.
Another night with the glorious Prince Harry and Vampyr.
How may I help you, Jonathan?
Okay, I hate doing this, but...
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Okay.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone.
Oh.
I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Okay.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, so...
How may I help you,
Oh,
Jonathan?
damn, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Thank you, my lady.
So... He'll have gone to the docks. Which means I gotta head off this way. Oh.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Okay. Oh.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Okay.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
No, yeah, I could do that.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself. Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have a treatment for the headache yet.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
You never know.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. Oh, the terror.
The
shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
No, that's a lot to take in.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Yep. Let's see.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Yep.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
I won't say a word, Mr. Blight. Your secret is safe with me.
I fought for my country and I survived. I saw my comrades die. And now society tells me I'm a criminal for who I love. It makes me so angry.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. And surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Okay, we went through all that.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Well, that's been interesting. Now we have some.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Now we have one more bit here, I think. Oh.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
I think you should tell him that.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Alright, so we have to head off. What the hell just happened there? What the fuck? Fuck! Jackass. Well, we know some things now. We learned more about that couple.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! It's fast!
Listen, I am trying to do a decent thing here, and you attack me, so fuck you.
This is no place for a gentleman. Step away!
Stay back, beast! Oh, Christ!
Jesus!
We cannot be defeated! Remember your... We have to stop it!
But I heard something over here. Down there. Yeah, I saw him there. Those guys up there are attacking people. So all I gotta do is find either find the priest or also find a well spot or a place to I can call a I need to find some place. What's this over here? Shillings, I can take that. Cover letter. Hello, Frank, how are you, my old friend? Okay, Booth Digby. Wet boot boys are in a bad spot. I haven't met this Booth Digby yet. I like that. I can't run off the dock. Where are you?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Okay.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Oh.
What can you tell me?
Things...
Will it more... I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Wow. That was interesting. I gotta find someplace I can shore up her.
Moron had me laughing at first. To think.
Oh.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Interesting.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Alright, well let's... she's healthy, so...
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
Yeah.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover, if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Well, if I have to choose that, but I need to find... What's it? Oh, no.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not.
The bloodsuckers exist. And they're close.
Don't know how
Mr.
close.
Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Well, let's see. Oh. Ah, he's healthy.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Yeah.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Well.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds...
risky.
Risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Interesting.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Okay.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I think what I need to do is I need to call it an episode. And luckily... Okay. Yeah, I'm not too far from a place I can call a resting spot. All I need to do is, oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. There we are. Now this is a good place to call it an episode. So we got all these. Oh. I think this is a good place to call it a episode. So we're gonna first use some points here. Passive skills, active skills. 200, huh? Alright. Don't have enough to do that. What about you? Don't have enough to do that now. Can't do that. Great. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh. 200 health? Ooh. Hmm. 580. Ooh. And the bite. Blood? Let's see. That's a good thing to boost. Oh, I don't have enough. Shoot. Alright. Now we'll rest up, and then the following night we'll be able to continue our search for... Oh, major district event. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we're meeting some people. Uh-oh. She's still missing. Yeah, I'd be worried if I was aiming to, you know, do all these, but we need the rest and up our abilities. So in our next part, we're going to continue this. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the other playthroughs I've been working on the channel. Besides the... And by the way, if you made it this far... put in the comments another vampire. And next time around, like I said, we'll work on this. Please check out all the other videos I have going up every day at 3 p.m. in a 2-week cycle. Besides this, I'm working through the Bioshock series, currently on Bioshock, working my way through the Assassin's Creed series, both for the channel and for the podcast games that my mom found. Currently working on Assassin's Creed 2 for the channel and for the podcast. By the time you see this, I might have started Assassin's Creed 3. Also working my way through Control, working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Working my way through the Shantae series, currently on Shantae Risky's Revenge. I'm also do runs through the game of Monstrum and working my way through the Deponia series, currently on Deponia Doomsday, and a bunch of others that premiere at 3 p.m. Eastern every day. Also at 10 a.m. weekly, Tuesday through Saturday, usually I have videos premiering. Tuesday morning is usually a fic reading, Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasies, Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight, Friday is a fighting game, Ladder story mode, and Saturday is usually a retrospective for a gamer series I have beaten the story modes on. So, until next time, I want you all to take care and have fun. Bye all!